Well, we're still in this battle with pink eye. Most of our animals, our cows, have responded to the antibiotics and the sodium chloride, the creams that we got from the vet, and even the antibiotics injection. But we've got all our cows where really we can treat them by hand, so we're putting the eye salve in the eye. But I've still got that little bull that started out that was so bad that he's still really struggling. And he's got the eye ulcer and the whole bit. He just doesn't seem to be responding. I don't know exactly why. We have gotten some cooler temperatures, for which I'm grateful, which has slowed the flies down a little bit. So where I find myself today is I've made a sea salt solution. This one sits at about 50% right now. And it's just a little handheld sprayer. And I've got an adjustable nozzle on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray the eyes, because I've been doing a little research, and it looks like what people have done for many, many years is put a type of saline or salt directly in the eye. I don't want at this point to try salt directly in the eye. That seems a bit tough, but sea salt, this is a 50 water, 50% sea salt solution. People use sea salt, some people use just straight salt, no iodine. So what I really want to do here is I'm just going to try it on my own eyes to see what it feels like. I know that may sound crazy, but what I'm aiming for is more like the ocean. And so I'm hoping that this kind of gets about like the ocean. So here we go. It's going to be hard to keep my eyes open. Alright, that's a little bit stronger than what ocean water would be, but well, I don't, yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe not the Gulf of Mexico if you've been down to Texas coast. So I'm good with that at a 50-50 solution. So I'm gonna try my animals right now to see how they do with it. I'm gonna start with my most common one, my Holstein heifer. I'm gonna get her. Yeah, she wants to smell it. She knows it's not something she wants to get into. We're gonna try here. Closing that eye pretty good. Old cattle can really close those eyes up. Oh, I got that one. I got that one straight on. Yeah, she's closing me out there. These little flies, even with everything. I know, sweetheart. All right. Let's see. See if I can reduce it maybe a little bit. There we go. Ready? Come on. Come on. Can't see very well. If I hold your head down and get you to open your, if I put my foot on the lead, let's try that. I'm trying to get you good and doused. That's all I'm trying to do. Okay, I got her good and doused on that one side. She's not liking it. She's blowing out a little bit, and I don't blame her. All right, come on, one more eye. There you go. Hang on. Some kind of force on eyelids. We're going to try that a little bit and see. See, I got her good. She's dripping in there. I'm going to walk it up a little bit. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, it's burning good. But you can see it kind of dribbling out of the corners of her eyes, and that means her eyes are watering. Flies aren't landing in there. I've had so much stuff. I mean, I've been trying everything. I'm just hoping that the ancients are right on this, that I found what they do, because I do believe that's right. Well, I'm going to show you his eyes, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get him tied first. He likes to really kick with his leg. As I said before, he was run by cattle dogs, and I don't know if I'll ever get him off of that totally, but we'll see. I'm going to bring him over here, and I'm going to tie him to this post right here. This is a real big 8-inch post, and he ain't going to be able to take it anywhere. Now, I don't know if he's going to let me get in close. He's trying to get turned around where he can get those legs on me. This is the first time I've even tried to hook him, but he hooked in pretty well. So we're going to bring him over here. All I'm doing here is I'm just wrapping around the pole, and I'm going to cinch him on into me. So I'm going to try to get out of the way so you can see him coming. Like I say, he don't want to. Wow, he's strong. He is really pulling on that thing. And I'm just sitting here trying to think if I can get him to come forward a little bit. Come on. Come on, boy. Ain't nothing hurting you. Come on. He's still pulling. I'm going to have to let him relax a little bit, because he is stronger than me. He just doesn't need to know that. I'm going to try to show you his eyes, because he's got them open. I just want you to see what this little guy's suffering through. And you see that pupil right there, right at the bottom of the eyelid. That's what this stuff does to him. And that, believe it or not, that's not even the worst eye. Alright. I've also been trying some kefir. I guess that's the way you pronounce it. Kind of a soured milk product a lot of people drink. A lot of different cultures in it. And we're trying to give him some probiotics as well. That was the intention there. He's not responding to antibiotics at all. And as I've been reading on the internet and talking to different people, that there are just some times they will not respond for whatever reason. Now, he's starting to close those eyes pretty good. And so I think we're having some effect here. Oh, I got him. I got him on this left side really good. I'm not trying to pelt him, but I'm putting a little thicker stream on it. I'm going to let him rest just a minute. And when you look at this, and you see that I've got him, his head kind of elevated, that's because right there, that's what a bull uses, besides his hind feet. And he can kick good, this little guy. He's polled. He's a polled, you know, he's not a Dexter. He's a low-line Angus, but he's polled, so we didn't cut horns off of him. That's just the way he is. But I'm going to put a little more salt solution in his eyes, and I'm just kind of touching him a little bit because I want him to know that I'm not going to be just hurting him every time my hands come on him. That's really important when you're treating an animal. If you'll just let him know that every time you touch him, it's not to hurt, he'll soon trust you. It's just like anybody. If you go walk past a dog and all you do is ever slap him or kick him, he won't ever come around you. But if you show a little tenderness to an animal, then a lot of times they'll find it a little easier to accept when you have to do a little bit of pain to bring healing. And salt water in the eyes does hurt, but just to show you, I'm not afraid to get it in my eyes if I can keep them open here. And I'm going to come up closer so you can see. I'm going to do the stream here. My eyes are burning, But it's not so painful that I can't stand it. I mean, it's just not. Yeah, that was pretty good. But it's tolerable, and more than tolerable. And if it's tolerable to me, then it'll bring healing to him. And that's really what I'm really hoping, and I'm praying. I do a whole lot of praying. I hope y'all do too, because we all need it, don't we? The Lord likes us to talk to him. All right, we're going to try this again, buddy. Here we go. I know. You don't like it. I'm going to try to open his eye a little bit here. Yeah, he really pulling hard. It's okay, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this to you, but we got to get your... Yeah, that got in there that time. Okay, that really got in there on that eye that time. Oh, that did it. Yeah, I know. I know. We're going to get this thing licked. We're going to get it licked for you, buddy. Okay. Well, he's really, he's had all about he wants right now, and I've gotten him pretty good. So I feel good about that. I guess that's what he thinks about it. Yeah, so I'm going to let his lead slacken a little bit, but I'm going to leave him on it because likewise when you're doctoring them, you don't want to just touch them when you're doing something to them. Touch them when it's something just simply positive. You know, touch them when you just want to be positive, when there's nothing else, you know, you don't have any intentions, you're not giving them a hug and, you know, a little stick somewhere. So I'm going to let him loose a little bit. It's first time on the lead, just so he knows that it's not going to be always so tight and so stressful for him, because it is. Treating animals is stressful to them. Sometimes it's kind of stressful to me too, because I really don't want to hurt animals. But it's important to touch them, and cows like to be rubbed under here. I don't know exactly why. I guess kind of like an alligator. Well, I hear that. I don't know that. I don't mess with alligators. But anyway, we're gonna just love on him a little bit. But I'm gonna let him loosen up here. Let him back off a bit, and he's gonna feel better about it. He's going to feel better about it, but I'm not going to let him go. We're going to keep him over here.